So in the last video we did part E, and now we go continue part F. So part F saying an average increase in selling price of 1 cent and decrease of 30% in our revenue miles. So it will brings our cost to $2.01, but decrease of 30% will gives us 350,000 miles. So calculating all of the numbers using 350 miles, so 350 miles multiplied by $2.01 will gives us 703,500. But on a since our revenue miles decreases, our variable costs decrease as well. So 500, it will go to $560,000. Our contribution margin will be 143,500, and we have a 50,000 as our fixed cost. And it will give us 93,500. And finally, part G, 30% increase in fixed expenses in the form of more advertising and 50% increase in our revenue miles. So we know 60%, not 60%, 30% increase in our fixed cost will be 65,000. So we'll put it here. And it says we will have 15% increase in our revenue miles. So our miles will be $500,000 multiplied by 1.15 is 575,000. So multiplied by $2, it will be $1,150,000. It will gives us the same number, should be multiplied by 1.6. So in order to calculate our variable cost, we have 575,000 revenue miles multiplied by 1.6. It will gives us $920,000. So the contribution margin will be $230,000 minus the fixed cost will gives us $165,000, and check the answer. And that was the end of the question 2. Let's go to the third one. So again, I will put all of the related information here. You can pause the video to read all of the, so you don't need the requirements. So read the question and I will start solving it. Just pause the video in order to read it. So here we are trying to see the relationship between the fixed cost and variable cost again, but this times we are talking about the number of times that the store is cleaned. So over here we are talking about the during the March we cleaned the store 60 times, and the cost of the labor and rent on equipment was 21,000, which is our fixed cost because it's independent of how many times we are cleaning the store. So if you clean the store one time, you need the labor and equipment, so you have to pay the rent upon those numbers. But our cleaning supplies used are different. So if you clean more, you need more supply of cleaning cleaning stuff. So for 60 times we spend 12,000, which means for each times we are spending $200. So in order to fill out this table, We will go for 35 times if you want to if you want to clean the store 35 times, you have to pay 21,000 as a labor, and the equipment cost the same goes for all the numbers, so 21,000. So on the other hand, for cleaning supply cost, you will, as I talked, when we have $12,000 cost of supplies and we perform 60 times during the march, it will gives us $200 each time that we are cleaning the store. So now when you are talking about 35 times cleaning the store, 35 multiplied by 200, it will be $7,000. Same goes here, since each of these increments by 5 and 5 multiplied by $200, it will be 1,000, so it increased by 1,000 each time. And if you want to calculate that directly, just multiply the number of times that you clean that the labor clean the stores by $200, and you will get the same number, 11,000, and the last one is 12,000. And the total cost is just the summation of these two numbers, 28,000. Let's see if we get the 28,000, 29,000, 30, and so on. Pick our answer and everything looks good. Now, cost per cleaning. So this time we have to find the cost per cleaning for each of the options, which is which is 28,000 divided by 35. So if you divide these numbers, each time that we clean the store, we are spending $800 for the first line. So if you clean the store 35 times, you are spending $800 each time. But as we increase the number of time that we clean the store, the price for each cleaning will decreases, because the fixed cost will be divided among more number of times that we are cleaning. So 725 will be for 40, and you have to calculate the rest. So for 45 times, it will be 666.67 cents. And if you calculate the rest, is 620 and 620, 581.82, and 550 for the last one. And let's hope all of our answers are right. Yes. So that was the first part. Now it's asking the predicted total cost of the store cleaning for the next quarter is. So we have to go back to our question. So it was saying what's the predicted total cost of the cleaning store for the next quarter, and in the information it says you have to okay, the sales budget for the next quarter April through June, and whether is indicated the total number of the cleaning is 50, 40, 60, 85 in April, May, June respectively. So we have to calculate each month first and then calculate the whole number. So in the next quarter we will have 3 months, and as a result we will have 3 fixed costs. So 3 multiplied by 21,000, and then the total summation of all number of the cleaning, which is 50 plus 46 plus 35, will gives us 131 times of the cleaning multiplied by 200. If you sum over all of these numbers, the total for the next quarter is 89,200. and I will do the rest of the question in the next video.